Hello, it's Maury from Traveling Solo. Sorry about the background ambient noise. There's a construction project going on next door, and they're running a compressor. Anyway, just got back from my first actual road trip, about 2.5 weeks, and decided that I'm not happy with the steps in the front. And that's what we're looking at here. So a few reasons for this. One, I'm just not a fan of where they mount. They don't line up with the door sill. I don't really need them, and more often than not, they're kind of in the way for me anyway. And they're also very sensitive to anything that might get stuck on top of it or in the track. Found out by accident that a small rock had lodged itself on top of it, and it was stuck halfway out for I don't know how long. But I think that I'm just going to remove them. They're held up underneath by a couple of frame bolts, and then on the front here, on the lip of the body, with those screws, and a couple hiding in there. I've taken these covers off previously when I was tightening it up. These are just black plugs. They come out, and there's a screw that holds this cap on, and on both sides. And then this aluminum trim just pops out, and that will give me easy access to the screws up here to remove it. And then I have the bolts underneath on the back side of it, and the wiring harness to be disconnected and zip tied up and out of the way. So we're about to begin. I am using my heavy-duty floor jack just to give myself a little bit of extra room. And then, so here's a before shot of the steps, or the step on this side. And this is actually another reason for removing them, at least for me. Up underneath here, they are very close to the jacking point. And, there's room, but I would just prefer they not be anywhere near it to begin with. When I had the wheels balanced on my trip, they had to work their way in like I am now with the jack. So it's doable, but I'd just rather not have to worry about it. All right, here we are with the trim removed. All of the pieces will be saved for any future owner, but you can see how dirty this is getting. And there was a rock inside the aluminum trim. My Ram did not come with mud flaps, so everything just sprays onto this step constantly. So I'm not surprised it looks like this. All right, let's keep going. Mounting screws undone from the front. In case you're wondering, these are T25 in these holes. And then up here for this bracket, they're just regular Phillips screws. It also has a claw style holder here to keep it in place. So right now it's holding itself up, and I'll keep working on it. Odd that there was only 2 screws on this side, but that's only because they broke off a screw head in that middle position, so now I have to get that free. Crowbar action on that screw here, and I was able to pop it through. So now we are going to the wiring harness. All right, and there we have it. Nice clean look. And opening the door results in nothing coming out to nail your shins, and then you just step up. Obviously, if you have trouble stepping up into the van, then removing the step isn't a good idea, but I'm fortunate that I'm able to do that. Now, it doesn't have handles, grab handles, which would be kind of nice. It has some up above, but you wouldn't be able to reach them if you need the step to begin with. But you could use the door to hold yourself steady while you then step in. And I think that that would probably suffice. But I prefer the look, and I can open and close the door without the steps coming out and returning and making noise. And I prefer it this way. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I will kind of summarize in the notes below. But yeah, now it might be naive of me to think that the other side is going to go any better. It should. It looks like all of the screws are in place. So that being said, it should be fairly straightforward. So there you are. Step-ectomy. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.